Hey everybody, it's Silent Mist, and welcome back to part 51 of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, I forgot my intro, and I completely forgot that I had finally recorded 50 episodes of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. So yeah, happy 50, and yeah, I'm gonna record another video today because I have a little bit more time, and let's see if I might be able to record a third video, but I want to get my hopes up too high about that. But, what am I doing? I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Bite Me. Fly. Now, Steve Jobs, as I named him in the last part as the episode name. Yeah, we're going to call him Steve Jobs for the heck of it. He said he wanted to give us a present. Hopefully I can find his house now. Oh, I should probably deposit a Pokemon because, you know what, we might need that slot for another Pokemon just in case. And I think we might be retiring someone. I'm not completely sure, we'll see. But we might be retiring Velociraptor because, we'll see. So, deposit. Now leave me alone. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find his house. Is this his house? No. Is that your house? I don't know. That's not your house. Where is Steve's house? Steve Jobs. His name is Steve, right? I'm not completely messing up my names. Oh, his name is Steven, but we'll call him Steve Jobs because we can. Yeah, in the last part I said I was going to talk about how I ever wanted to, or like, how I got into anime, and I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm a huge anime person, and yeah, I love it. Oh, an exp share. But yeah, talking about anime, the first thing that got me, well, the first series that I ever watched was Fullmetal Alchemist, but that really wasn't what got me into anime. Me getting into anime was almost a complete accident and was almost completely ended before it started. So, back in either 6th or 7th grade, I'm not sure what it was. I think it was 6th, but it might have been 7th. Yeah, it was 6th because I watched a year before that. Oh, where am I going? But back in 6th grade, my friend showed me a video called Lucky Star, and it was with the Super Smash Bros. Characters, like, edited to look somewhat like the Lucky Star characters, and I thought, oh, that's weird. But then, like, a month later, my friend really liked that thing. I decided to look it up, to download it onto my iPod, and to show it to him randomly. Just like one morning, walk up to him and be like, oh, do you remember this video? So I did that. I looked it up on YouTube, and then something else came up, and it was called Lucky Star. So I opened it thinking, what is this? And then I learned it was an anime series. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna look at this and see how awesome it is. Now, where am I supposed to find him? I don't even know. But wow, we're wasting time in this episode like crazy. What the heck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot again. Oh yeah, anime. Dang it, I really can't keep my thoughts straight right now. So, yeah, I found it, and then when I found that it existed as an anime, I decided to look it up on Wikipedia and learn that there are 24 episodes of it. So I quickly Googled. This was like in the morning before I left for school. Oh, we get to talk to you now. Yes. Wait, where do we get our Pokemon? I don't remember. I don't know where we get our free Pokemon. Whatever. We'll do that later. In any case, we need to get our Skarmory back then. But, yeah, so this was like all in the morning before I left to go to school. So I quickly looked up Lucky Star episodes 1 through 24.mp4 or torrent on the internet and downloaded it before I went out to go to school. So then when I got home, or no, let me tell you about that day. During that day of school, during recess, apparently we weren't allowed to have iPods and stuff. So the iPod was the only way that I was able to, that I would have been able to watch the anime, because I was not allowed to use my laptop too much. No, I think I was grounded during that time, but my mom left my laptop and forgot to take my laptop out of my room. But I had to leave it off during all times, so I really couldn't just open it up and watch anime for a few hours. So I like left it closed and then went to school and let it download throughout the day. So during that day, during recess, we weren't allowed to have iPods at all, even during recess. So I was listening to music, and it fell out of my pocket, and one of my teachers saw it, and I was like, oh, great. So basically, my teacher confiscated it and gave it to the principal, who wouldn't give it back to me until the end of the week. So that almost completely killed me ever starting to watch anime. And so then, like, during Friday, when I finally got it back, where am I going? Oh, yeah, I'm heading out this way. When I finally got it back, the first thing I did when I got home was I copied it over to my iPod, and yeah, I basically spent, like, I probably watched half of the series. No, I finished that series in, like, 2 days, so I watched, like, 12 episodes a day. What am I doing? I watched about 12 episodes a day of Lucky Star, and when it was over, I was all sad, but I really don't know what was so fantastic about Lucky Star, but it's a good anime. It's not bad in any way, but now that I've watched everything that I've watched up till now, I would probably not rewatch, where the heck are my repels? I would probably not rewatch Lucky Star again, just because of the other series that I would rather rewatch, such as, let's see, what's a great show that I would like to rewatch? Probably either Angel Beats or Tuaru Kangaku no Railgun or Noin. All three of those were amazing series. You know what? We're actually getting pretty... I did not mean to do that. We're getting pretty close to that secret that I wanted to do. But yeah, there are other series that I would definitely rewatch many times before I would rewatch Lucky Star. Let me get more comfortable. I'm sitting at this tiny little desk, and it is way too small for comfort. Yeah. But then, the first anime that I ever actually watched... Wow, I talked about anime all this episode. I really hope my audio does not go to crap. Crap. It does not die during this part. That would frustrate the living bejesus out of me. But the first anime that I ever watched was Fullmetal Alchemist, and I've probably rewatched all 50 episodes of the first season probably around 8 times. So if I were to watch it like on TV again, I watched the English version because that, surprisingly, Fullmetal Alchemist has a better English dub than it was in Japanese at my point, although it's still light compared to the Japanese because of the lack of swearing, allowed swearing. But its English dub was definitely better than the Japanese dub. And it was greatly done. But nowadays, if I were to watch it on... Oh, you stupid butt. If I were to watch it on TV, I could have probably, like, talk with the characters as they're talking because I've just watched it that many times. Let's see. Okay, now that I'm done talking... Wow, this entire Japanese thing got started after I talked about Luminous Arc. That is just how big of an influence Luminous Arc has had on my life. It has basically gotten me hooked on another language. And wanted me... Now, because of that, I actually want to move to Japan sometime in the far... Or not even necessarily far future, since to me, 3 or 4 years is the far future. But... Oh, geez. But yeah, Japan is, to me, seems like an awesome country. I mean, it's so weird, but it's so awesome, and they have the best food there. You just went roar. If only you went Myork, that would have made you pretty awesome. Okay, hopefully we won't run into any more random trainers because they're butts. Where am I? Hoenn map. Oh, I completely missed the town I was supposed to go to. Looks like we're going to Pacific, or the city I was supposed to go to. Looks like we're going to Pacific Lodge. Let's see. Max Repel. Now, the other day, I don't know, I doubt it was real, but I saw Pokemon Black and White for sale for 50 bucks, in Japanese, of course. So I was like, whoa, does not Luminous, does, it looks like it's a double battle at least, but, oh, geez, I might not have enough time to do, I should have enough time, but, I thought, I'm like, what, Pokemon Black and White's out in Japan? I thought that wasn't coming out till later on this year, and then I looked it up, and it wasn't out yet, so I am extremely confused as to why those are on the internet, and I was almost tempted to buy it, because I would gladly buy the Japanese version of a game before it came out in America. I did that with, well, I didn't buy it. I will admit I didn't buy Soul Silver when it came out in Japan because I needed to patch it in English, and apparently all ROM dumpers do not work with, oh, poop. Oh, that's gonna have like a quad weakness to that. That's bad. But, apparently, you can't dump anything that has, well, they messed around with the actual ROM of Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold to make it so it would be a heck of a lot harder to alter, so you can't dump save files from it, you can't alter save files from it, and you can't dump the ROM. So that was the main reason why I didn't actually buy it, because I wouldn't have been able to patch it in English, because they had an English patch out pretty early, so I was able to say that I had, oh geez, I had Pokemon Soul Silver, you dip. I had Pokemon Soul Silver in English like 3 months before it came out in America, and everyone was like, oh my god, how did you do that? And yes, even though I may be a sophomore now, a ton of people still play Pokemon, and you probably do too. Don't deny it. You'd be surprised how many people deny that they play Pokemon, but then you go over to their house and it's like, oh my god, my Larion evolved into an Argon like 15 minutes. No, it evolved last night at like 2 in the morning when I was playing under my blankets. You'd be surprised how many people would be like that. And I myself will not hide it at all, because I'm one of those people that could really care less about how other people think about me. But yeah, I think we're slowly running out of time. I'm gonna record one more episode because I'm in a record-ish mood. We made it to this town, which we really didn't need to go to until later, but yeah, whatever. I guess if you like my videos, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye.